Welcome to the June 2026 CEV News video summary. This is what you will find in this month's edition. The candidates to be the European Volunteering Capital 2028 have been announced. The EVCCC discussions took place in Maya as part of the CEV Spring Volunteering Congress. Study visits, the General Assembly, and the discussions on the Europe's response to the IVY 2026 Global Call to Action also took place. There is a new report about volunteering in Poland. There's still time for MEPs to sign the joint statement about the importance of volunteering in Europe until the end of June. Register now for the CEV Autumn Volunteering Congress taking place from the 15th to 16th of October in Brussels. Save the date for the online event being organised by Maya, the European Volunteering Capital 2026, about AI in volunteering management. The State of the European Volunteering Report 2026 will be published later this year. CEV says thank you to Felipe and Gracia and welcome to Alberto to the CEV team. The CEV General Assembly was held in Maya as part of the CEV Spring Congress, with 35 members represented by over 50 delegates. CEV has signed a memorandum of understanding with the European lotteries. CEV Director Gabriela Civico was speaking at the ESC hearing on the EU approach to wildfire risk. Training sessions under the MAVI project have been taking place in May and June. And there's also been one community of practice event held, with the next session taking place on the 17th of June in Spanish. You can register now for the UVMIS community of practice event in French and the one in English later in July. The European Social Prescribing State of the Art report is now available. From the Views project, you can read the latest newsletter and follow the Global Information Campaign on Facebook and Instagram. A Views workshop as part of the Global Information Campaign took place in Maya in the CEV Spring Congress. Join the Team IV online training to increase the involvement of people with disabilities as volunteers. CEV member Kessis has been presenting knowledge about the Team IV and Views projects in a webinar. CEV was participating in the Real Pilot training and the partner meeting in May in Romania. Other monthly meetings for the Erasmus Plus projects have also been taking place online. CEV has been supporting Belgian volunteers abroad as part of the European Solidarity Corps programme. And from the members, there has been a National Volunteer Week in Slovenia, also in Slovakia, and in Ireland. In Portugal, Pista Mágica have a new toolkit available about how structured volunteering can support inclusion in supported employment. Provobis have held their national conference on volunteering with a speech from CEV and a presentation about volunteer impact measurement. There has been an event about employee volunteering in Warsaw, and BBE have launched their Engagement Makes You Strong campaign. Other information about volunteering and civil society across Europe can be found in these newsletters. Civil Society Europe has published a new report on the civic space in 2026. You can find the final recommendations for the Citizens Panel on Preparedness. CEV President Leila Sage-Regit will be speaking at the public hearing on population preparedness and the role of volunteering in June. Civil Society Europe, together with the EP Partnerships team, are organising an event about the budget. And there is a new report about civic space in different countries in Europe. There is also a civic space report published by the European Civic Forum. And there is a new report by Filien van Overbeek about volunteer value creation and distribution, a systemic literature review. We hope you enjoyed reading, watching and listening to this month's CEV News.